Holders and their wallets are now acting as dead coins. Are we becoming zombies while we wait for the profit? Is everyone trying to just please you without showing you what's happening around? Shall we actually ignore these news and perspectives put out by many in the crypto community? Others look at us like we are the walking dead. But the information is being pushed out to kick out strong holders. Now it actually looks like many people are leaving the crypto community out of frustration. So what is the truth about that is coming up. If you see value in the video, please do hit the like, subscribe and the bell notification icon to get notified about the future videos. Welcome to the Scientific Investor channel, where we discuss crypto and science behind investing regularly. Are we doing the right thing by holding on to our asset and dollar cost averaging down as much as possible? At least the science shows that we are not wrong. Many businesses stay put, absorbing the price fall, substantial fall, without exiting the market. And at the end, they are rewarded. Now, when we actually see this, we can understand that. This tweet from Digital Asset Investor is showing that 63% of XRP holders have left. Even though I feel sorry for them, I'm happy. I'm really happy for those who stayed strong during this entire carnage, because when you actually look at the charts, it is not only the people leaving, there are many new people coming in, new investors are coming into the market during the last 1 year, and think the last 1 year we've been moving in this downtrend, and that's unbearable for many of them, and many expect the price to bump today or tomorrow. In this risky asset class, being frustrated means you're gonna lose your money. You're kind of going to lose your capital or some of your capital, because when you actually talk about risky asset classes, the science actually shows you shouldn't be a lump sum investor. Instead, you should be a risk averse investor. Now that's kind of a confusing thing, like being a risk averse investor and getting into a risky asset means you have to dollar cost average yourself so that you can accomplish something. When we just scan through these articles, we kind of miss the main info, because when you actually come down, yes, I agree, 1,867 crypto is dead. A lot of money came into the cryptocurrencies comparing the top 10 industries. And now that's till January 2020. But many projects have failed to pull it through, and that's the reason they have failed, or the crypto is dead. Now, through this crypto winter, without a reliable utility at its core, no project can actually survive. And during this crisis, scammers are targeting holders, as they would have accumulated a lot of wealth, a giant bag of holding during this crypto winter. So hold on strong. Don't fall for these frauds and their emails. Keep an eye on keeping your assets safe. Keep your keys safe, so that if your key is safe, your asset is actually safe. Now this came last year August, showing investors sell and quit XRP. Now you really have to think, some are actually doing that, and people are asking this from last 2 years. Should I hold or should I leave? They're still confused. And recently, some uneducated and ill-informed individuals, without doing their thorough research about the asset, they're actually showing these kind of perspectives out. Like the entire company, Ripple, is doing this on you, taking your money out from you. So if you still believe these things, when thousands of cryptos are failed and firms are losing out, think XRP is pushed out by a company in USA, and they got connected with IMF, World Bank, central banks around the world. And the key thing is, many regulated institutions are now using XRP. But yes, these kind of negative perspectives is all what some want to present. But if you read through it too, you can actually see that at the bottom they say it's not X current, like it's not XRP, we are using X current only. Now, as we know that recently we just saw documents showing that X current and X rapid is officially dead. So they are in Ripple net now. Now, yes, that doesn't imply they are using XRP, but that implies that they don't need to get into a new software like new program like Xcurrent or Xrapid to use XRP. Now, if they want to use, they can use it just by click. So don't be guys like these thinking and spreading FUD. Instead, be someone who does the actual research and do go through the charts. Because when you analyze the charts, you'll understand what's happening in the shorter time frame. Because many are looking at the shorter time frame for much more gains. When you actually go through these charts, what you can understand is, yes, we are kind of retracing here. So if this is a 4-hour chart, and when you actually zoom in, what you can see is, yes, we made through this resistance line, we kind of bounced through that. Now we are kind of getting a new high for this price movement, and if we are actually continuing, then yes, we can still move 5 to 10% upside, and we will be resisted around this area where the price was being resisted from last 1 year. So don't neglect that. But what you have to understand is, when you actually move into longer time frame charts and zoom in to see the MACD or RSI, this is actually visible. Like they have actually crossed to the upside, but still they are in the negative territory. So the chances are we are at this resistance and we are getting this. So if we are to break a bar like this, say for example, when you got this here, the price was at the bottom. So it still had some room to run till the resistance level, whereas we are here. So if that's to move and push the price up, then it may not be like this. It can actually reach directly around 0.4 to 0.5 area. Yes, but that's not confirmed unless until we break through this resistance line of 0.2. We still have a lot to go. But once we do that, keep this in mind. We have a resistance which is running from this area connecting all the way till here. So when we actually see 0.4 to 0.5, we get a resistance just below 0.4. So if we manage to break above that, that means we are back in this bullish trend on which we are there from years, right? If you're actually looking at the price like this, we were actually been moving in a bullish trend. We were getting higher lows here, then we bumped, now this correction. So if we manage to break above and be in this trading range, say about 0.4, that gives us much more room. Now, yes, we have overhead resistance from 0.5 to around 0.7, 0.75, but once we pass through that, there's little resistance upside. If you see value in the video, please do hit the like, subscribe, and the bell notification icon to get notified about the future videos. Help the channel grow, reach out to more of our community members.